Hello everybody and welcome back to Super Mario, and this is part 7, and so we're continuing on from where we saved here. So we're gonna start this part with battling the boss of this place, and this is a guy that does have a star, as you just saw in that little wooden raptor thing in there. So this guy's name is Punchinello. He has a weird gimmick with using bombs, and it's not really a matter of getting rid of his bombs there. When he gets his bombs there, I mean, get rid of them, but don't like make it your main purpose. Just focus your attacks on him. What I would do, and you'll see me do this, is use Malo's thunder attack to just kind of like do a attack everybody thing there, and that will help with getting some of I will start with some of the weaker bombs like these things, and then they're gonna start getting bigger and bigger, and eventually he's gonna I mean, you'll see. They don't particularly these little ones, they don't have a whole lot, I don't think. Probably like 80, I'm assuming. I don't think I don't know, I guess I got less than that. So, yeah, just use Malo's thunder attack, and that will get rid of, at least either get them down quite a bit or down, pretty quickly. So, just have Malo be the, I guess both the healer and the attack all person, and it should be easy. Once you take enough damage on Punchinello, he'll destroy his bombs, and he'll say like that right there, where he'll just be like, all right. And I believe I want to think there's about 3 or 4 stages of this, because at some point the bombs are going to get bigger and bigger, and it'll actually take Malo a few thunder attacks to get rid of the bombs. Like right now, it's going to take two hits to get them down. And yeah. Now I think, I'm not sure if he would be weak against it. I'm not sure if you can use Mario's fireball attack. I'm not sure if that would hit a lot more than usual. Or other than that, I suppose if you want to, you can have Mario do his super jump attack, and that will take off more, which I don't know why I didn't do. Now I'm looking back on it, and this is just me being careful. I didn't necessarily need the healing, but I'm just using my low grade heal all items, the froggy drinks that I got back in Tadpole Pond. So yeah, the real strategy is just focus on hitting Punchinello, because once you get him down enough, he will destroy all the rest of the bombs there, and it will be, you won't have to worry about them anyway. So this really, yeah, see, like right here again, destroys the rest of the bombs that were left, and that's didn't really. It's clobbering time. What do you do, thing? I think he works for Marble. So yeah, I think I do. I think I was gonna do a sociopath on him, just to see how much he was gonna have, but not just yet. I'm not sure if I actually do use it on him, because I focused my attacks on him, and it just destroyed the bombs almost right away. I think he has I want to say he probably has pretty close to probably between 600 to 800, I would think, because the last guy that we fought had well, I mean, Croco had, I think it was like 600 something. I think he had like 660, something like that. I know he was like in between like 650 and 700. So yeah, if you do the action command, like practically perfect there, you can actually avoid the getting damaged by the bombs there. And as you saw, I was kind of weird. The achievement there kind of popped up right as Mario was attacking, so you knew that was gonna destroy him, no matter what, I guess. So that's pretty much it for him. You'll just get like these little back and forth here between the thing there, and it's kind of funny actually what happens. And I'm actually just realizing that he actually does look like a bomb. Like the little red thingy that he has on the top of his head, that's like a fuse, and like his body's like in the shape of a bomb. So now we got this business. We don't have to fight it. Although it would be interesting if there was I don't know, like a boss thing, or even just like an enemy like this. Would be kind of interesting. But this is gonna be kind of weird. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Right here, I don't know. Are they dead? Or are they just covered in dirt? Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. But you'll see what happens here. I guess, like, I don't know. I'm guessing the star like revives them or something, because you'll see them get the black off of them. And just you'll see right here. Gets rid of. I guess they were like cartoon blown up, like they were like all blacked out. Like it's like, oh. I really don't get that, because that was a huge bomb that was supposedly like really bad to be around. So I'm wondering why they're still alive after that. Like death it means nothing. So why do I need those pickup items? So now we got 3 stars, and so now when we move on here, we have to do a little minecart mini game, and I believe I mentioned this in the previous episode. So we're gonna get to this little mini game here, and I think we have to go this way because we had to find these 2 kids here, which was the whole point of actually going through the cave, I guess. Or the mine, I should say. And you can read this little piece of paper if you want. It just tells you how to do the mine, how to do the mini game. And I don't know why I read it. I already know what to do, so it's like I don't need to read it. So the little gimmick here is that you're in this mine card and you're in this like mode 7 mode here. And you can collect these mushrooms, and they when you use it, it actually speeds you up. And these turns you have to slow down, like these really tight turns you have to slow down. Not the first turn that you have to do, but it's like, from what I found out, it's like if it's a really sharp turn on that point, see, like right up here, you have to do that. But the turn itself you don't have to do, because like if you have, I mean, you'll see later on there's like a whole bunch of them where it like zigzags back and forth, and it's like, why did you design it like that? And it was kind of weird. But you have I believe it's 3 sections. It just kind of goes back and forth, or actually no, it's got 4 sections. It's got the one that we just did, and then this one, and then it goes back to inside, the mode 7 part, and then it goes back to this like mode right here where it's like 2D, but we're outside. And that's where when you see when we're outside, that's the last bit of it. And this right here, this is where it starts to get a little little on the difficult side. Like this right here, you have to brake. But the turn itself, like these normal turns like here, you don't have to slow down. And let's see, like this right here, I gotta slow down. And this, this right here, you have to reach to the ends there. And if it's just a normal turn, you don't have to stop. Like if you do, let's see, this one you have to, like this right here, you don't like that. You don't have to like slow down the turn. But then when you get to that little very tight U-turn, I guess it's a very tight U-turn, you have to slow down, or you know, very tight turns. There you see, like this right here. I don't exactly have to do the turns there because they're not sharp enough. So oh yeah. So this is the last one right here. I was getting my controls messed up here. I was trying to do the speed up and jump button at the same time, just to make sure I get all the coins there. But it's whatever. I'm sure if you go up, you can go back up there and do it again, and I think you get coins for like doing it faster or whatever. I think you get like points like doing the minigame, if I remember correctly. Well, we'll probably dropping by any minute now. You had no idea, lady. Kind of convenient that we land in the house that the babies are for. That's kind of like, how convenient can you get? Plus, the other thing is that when you do it again, you're actually facing like, well, I know it's just like isotopic, like, or whatever you call it, like how the view is, but they're like going like diagonal, like down to the bottom right corner if you look at it on the screen, and they're coming like that way from the mountain, you know, for going into the mines. If you think about it, that's not in a direction that they're gonna like shoot out from, unless the first time it's through there and then they redo the jump or something. I don't know. Kind of weird though. So that just kind of like that you know, this is the end of this area now. So that's what that little text thing there is for. So then we get introduced to these guys. These are Snifits, and we're gonna be getting into the booster area, and that's a character's name. That's not like, not talking about like speed boosting. And so these guys here are I guess collecting bugs for booster, and like they're, yeah, like he really likes beetles, and so I guess they're just kind of trying to catching it. They actually there's actually a bug catching thing later on that we do, and it's like a little, I guess it's a mini game because you got to like collect these bugs here, and so this is kind of getting into the, like I said, the booster character stuff. And so what I'm actually gonna do here is I'm gonna go in the item shop and I'm gonna take care of some business here. This guy right here is back from inside the mines there, and the only thing he has right now is just a lucky jewel, and that's it. He actually unlocks stuff later on in the game. Like later on, I think like you'll have like a mystery item that you can use, and it will I don't know. But he'll eventually get more and more stuff as the story progresses. So just kind of go back after each like star that you get, I guess, and to see. So what I do here is I think I get me a few of the mid mushrooms there, because I think at this point I'm like I might sell off the mushrooms and get. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I know at some point I sell off my mushrooms because they're not going to do that well anymore because of how high my HP is. So I was like, well, I might as well just sell off the mushrooms and get mid mushrooms instead. So if you go to this guy here, you need at least 500 coins to buy off the fireworks from this guy. And this is this stuff here is gonna get into play later on in the game. There, I think probably around like star 5 or something. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be trading these fireworks to this girl right here to get a shiny stone, and that shiny stone will be an item that we'll be using later on in a town to fight a secret boss, and we'll be getting to that later. I will be doing that, by the way, so it actually counts as an item, so be sure not to sell it, and just keep it in your inventory, and just hold on to it for just a short while. So next we got Booster Pass, and it's just a technically you won't have to fight anybody, I guess, because well, there's a secret thing right there. All you have to do is just go up to the upper exit here. You don't have to fight anybody. I wouldn't worry about. Well, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to find hidden chest there, but I accidentally ran into some hidden enemies here. And this guy's new here. This guy's a pain in the ass to fight because he does this static E thing there, and it actually really hurts. I mean, not too much hurt, but he does it kind of enough at a time to where it like cuts you in half at some point, and it's like, ugh. I think it actually brought, at some point, I think it brought Gino down to about 10 HP there, and it's like, ugh. So, this thing is weak against Mario's fire attack, so I would suggest using his fire attack if you go against him. I learned that later on. I cut out a battle later on, and just, the best option is to use Mario's fire attack, because I think it does like 100-something damage. Yeah, like that right there. I got rid of him kind of quick. If you do Mario's fire attack thing there, it will get him down really good there. So yeah, these guys, the green spiny enemies, they're not any different than the ones that we fought near the beginning of the game. They pretty much do the exact same attacks and all that, so I just cut that battle out. So what you want to do here is kind of in the right corner of this little thing there, there's a button that gets rid of all these spinies, and I guess you get coins from them. I don't think you do, but I don't know. It's worth it at least going down here for that little flower right there. And so yeah. Well, that was just, I think that was me checking to see if I had a flower box on hand, but I don't anymore. So so you just go through this section and that's it. That moves on the map there. I don't know what's the point of this place. So I am just kind of muting this here just to rest, because I was kind of beat up a little bit, and I wanted to rest up before I go to the next area here. And so here we go. This is Booster's Tower. This is where we go at it. It's actually kind of funny that the thing kind of looks like a kind of like an airship from Final Fantasy VI. That's what it kind of looks like to me, anyways. I think it was the Blackjack. I think it was. It was called. It was Setzer's airship. But anyways, I don't know. It sort of just kind of looks like to me, but So anyways, we run into Bowser here. And he's all by himself, and I guess he lost all his buddies. His little minions. And, well, there's Peach. Just, was kind of sitting on the balcony. So, what happened was that she got shot out from Bowser's castle and landed here. And Booster is kind of, I guess, kind of sort of keeping her captive. I really don't know why, like Booster decided to, like, keep her here prisoner, so to speak. Because, she's stuck in that balcony. That door is locked up there, so it's like, and I guess he doesn't want her to leave, or I don't know. But, so we get this little funny scene right here. And, so I guess Bowser's gonna help us here a little bit. Get in, at least. So, it's not gonna be spoiled here. Bowser's gonna join he's gonna join our party, and Bowser's gonna fight alongside us for the rest of the game now. So, now that we have him, I actually will be swapping, I believe, Geno out, because I want to keep Mallow in for the healing. And this is just to explain how to switch party members here, and you can just do what I do here. You just go to switch, and you just, you know, pick who you want to swap out. And yeah, I swap out Geno because I figured, well, I need a heavy hitter. So I put the fearless pin on him off of Geno, and I gave him the work pants that I saved from earlier. And that just kind of like boosted everything up from him, because I mean he doesn't have anything on, so it just automatically boosts everything. So he's pretty, right now he's kind of sort of a beast right now. Once he actually gets his item that we get here, he's actually a good heavy hitter. Those pictures on there on the wall right there, you need to memorize that. That there's a secret puzzle that we gotta do to get Bowser's weapon to get you'll see later. Actually, you won't see later in this part, I don't think. In the next part, it will be in that one, and you'll see. Just kind of be patient. So we got a little introduction to Booster here, I guess, for the first time, and he is not exactly liking that Mario is here, but he just wants him to just kind of like, hey, back off. And if you go over here, I don't really understand the reasoning behind this. Like, there's something over there. There's nothing over there, but I don't know why he does that. But I guess it's whatever. So this is a Snifit enemy. Not really that hard. I think he has a little bit over 100. I think. He's not too hard. You'll mostly run into these guys there, because most of the enemies here are Snifits anyway, so in different variety of colors there. They all do the same thing, I think, pretty much. I think probably the gray ones just do that gunk attack, and the other ones do like a different attack, and it's whatever. If you go in this little cove right here, you can get a flower tab. And I actually hold on to it because, well, I healed Mario because he was a little low. I hold on to it just to act as a refill. I actually do it near the end of the area here. So, that's what I did there. So, if you, to get this thing here, you gotta, like, kind of aim your jump onto this, teeter-totter so you can get this thing here. And this actually is an achievement to get this thing. And you know, you get this little bonk. So I will. It's actually much better than what Mario has right now. So it's good to equip it. I'm actually gonna cut past. You'll see a little cut here. I'm cutting past it when I'm back up. Yeah, there I am. Back up to where I was again. And that was me checking to see if there was a thing there, but there wasn't. And so we got this little button there that opens something up at Booster Pass there. And we'll be going over there once this is done. You get this little Easter egg, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's something that you can do. Get an old style Mario. It's like a time has flown. So anyways, that's the end of this video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And also follow me on Twitter. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So peace.